Welcome back to the channel. I'm Black and it's for no reason. So this weekend is the Drift Games Summer Bash and we are driving in it. We are not taking this one and we're not taking this one. So if you have been following the channel, I did buy something off Neil and Katie Customs a couple of months back, and a good friend of mine, Keith, we were looking at the car one day and we says, you know what, I think we should transform this thing and get it ready for the bash in July. So it's going to be Keith's first weekend out drifting, so we want to get him a lot of seat time in the car and hopefully get him into the drift scene and get the drift bug. So we didn't get any videos, but we have been very, very busy. We've had a busy week and it involved clutches and flywheels and a whole load of stuff like that. But yeah, let's show you the car that we're driving at the Drift Games Summer Bash, Drift Games and Club Loose Summer Bash this weekend. Noble Steed, the 320D. So we've just got a solid clutch and flywheel conversion done on this. It is remapped in and around, I don't rightly know, don't quote me on it, but it's 180 brake. It is fast, it is really, really fast, so it should do the job. We've got small little 16s on the back of it. We do got the North 59 wheels that look extremely well on it. We've just got our little shitty 16s for the rear, and yeah, we done the clutch in it. We didn't get any footage of it. We had some issues with the slave cylinder that burst on us. The clutch, yeah, we decided to do the clutch. We took the clutch out and it didn't look too bad. But we did hear that it did give a slip the odd time. And when we took the clutch out, we're seeing like all these bits here on the pressure plate. And didn't look very nice. And then when we went to the dual mass flywheel, you can see it is just rocking, falling around the place. So I think that could have been the whole issue with the clutch slipping. So we've converted all to solid now, so that should really do the job for it. Keith's just arrived, so yeah, it's Keith's first weekend out in the car, so hopefully we can get the seat time that he needs and hopefully getting the drifting bug over the weekend. As I said in previous episodes, this is a fairly famous car. Neil from Katie Customs has been driving it. Connor Shanahan has drove this car, and also Dwayne McKeever has drove this car as well. So a lot of famous names have drove this car. And we've got the rep of the Shanahan sticker there and the Katie Customs sticker. But yeah, a lot of men drove this car, so we have a lot to live up to when we're driving this. So, working on getting all the spares sorted for the weekend. It's basically deleting all the M3 spares and just bringing all like 320D spares that we need. And as it says, Keith's just after arriving, so we do need to align the wheels. We pulled this wheel in way in last night because it was sticking out crazy. But I think we pulled it in a little bit too much because this one here doesn't look too bad, but we're going to just double check it again and get the front of it set up and then just jack the pressures up in the rear and send this thing. So Keith, how are you feeling?
Yeah, get loaded now and get going.
Not just how you imagined your first weekend drifting in a 320D though.
No. Considering I have a 180 about 5 years, this is the first time we were bringing a car to the track.
But look, I know my BMW, so hopefully that we can do enough to get you some seat time this weekend.
Oh yeah, that'll stand to us.
We had the grinder, but it was only minimal now. That was only minor now, what we're at with that. I said earlier on in the video we had a whole load of shit with the clutch that I've dumped earlier on the week. But there is some company in Dublin, or Kilkenny, that does the solid flywheels.
Yeah, direct auto parts.
Yeah, definitely. We couldn't find any and they came through for us. Like.
Yeah, and the boys are sound.
Very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Whole kit. Flywheel bolts, everything. The fork, release bearing, the whole lot. So that's in that thing now and I think that should do it.
It's lovely clutch.
Myself and Kate were playing with alignment there. We don't have a tracking machine. The car was crabbing fairly badly there, wasn't it? So we pulled the wheels in a little bit. You're feeling better, yeah?
Yeah, close one eye.
Close one eye, it's fine. We're not going to be driving straight, so we're not too worried about it. So the next thing now is we're going to try and get this on the trailer. This is extremely low. We threw some spacers on the back as well, just to make her look stancy back. So we threw some spacers on the back. We're not just as seen as we'd like to be now with our big 17 fancy inch wheels and stuff and all that in the back, but very tempted to take the wheels off Abby's car, but she absolutely killed me because we took enough out of Abby's car this week to get this car up to spec. So all the seats, the harnesses, all the eye bolts, all the plates for the eye bolts, fire extinguisher, no leaks.
No.
I think that's us fairly sorted with scrutiny. So yeah, let's see how it goes getting on the trailer. Oh, the Noble Steed is loaded. She's all good to go, well tested, and yeah, myself and Keith just played around with the steering a little bit. It's not perfect, we're not putting on a track machine, but we should surely figure it out. But it doesn't look too bad, so it doesn't. And the Ireland flag, thanks to my brother David. But anyway, we're flying the Ireland flag this week at the Drift Game Summer Bash. It's going to be unreal. So yeah, I don't know when this video is going up, but yeah, I hope if you're there as a spectator, it's going to be some crack. And yeah, we'll be there doing passenger spins, and should be a bit of fun. Fingers crossed the car stays going. It really should. We have a lot of spares with us as well for this car, so anything that could go wrong, we do have spares for it. But if it is catastrophic, it will be game over. But anyway, it's loaded, and yeah, let's clip to heading to Mondello. We have arrived at the Drift Games Club Loose Bash, Summer Bash, and thankfully the boys are lucky. The sun is shining, so hopefully it stays like this for the day. Well, we wouldn't mind a bit of rain for the 320D as well. So Keith is currently out there waiting for scrutiny, so I'm going to call up to the Club Loose boys, try and see what they're looking for in terms of scrutiny, just so all you guys know if you are coming to these. And yeah, let's see how we get on. You'll be seen today, Keelan. Huh? You'll be seen today.
Right.
So we're very lucky. We got through scrutiny. So Blue's had a look out. We had a couple of advisories, but yeah, we got through it. But we're taking advisories on board and definitely get them changed for the next day out. But the boys are all about safety here, and it's paramount. Like so, yeah, we've got little jobs to do with this when we get it back to the shed. But she's good to go for this weekend. Get tyres pumped up in the back, and we'll be ready to rip this diesel around Mondello. Away we go. again.
We're in the borrow car today, lads. You know, hopefully we'll...
Feeling confident, yeah?
Confident, yeah. See what we can do, you know.
Comfy, Keith, is it?
Yeah.
Jesus. So how are you feeling?
I'm excited to get going now.
Yeah, so we're going to go out and do a couple of runs of the back track, see how the car performs first.
Yeah, no paddock track.
And then once we get a couple of laps in the back track, we'll get 3 or 4 laps probably, and then we get you into the paddock then. We don't really
There's
have
no
much.
paddock.
There's this morning, yeah.
Was there?
Yeah. So we have paddock till about 12 or 1 o'clock, so hopefully that'll give you some time to get dialed in, you know?
Ah, yeah, it does.
Yeah, so once I get a couple of laps in the car, you can belt away then, and hopefully not brakes.
Hopefully.
So we've got 50 psi in the back tyres. Try that, see how we go. I think we have a leaky rim, so we need to keep an eye on that.
Especially when the pressures get hot.
Huh?
Especially when the pressures get high when it gets hot.
Exactly, so. Right, it's dinner track time, so let's get going. Laps in the car, probably what, 3 laps in, Kate?
Yeah.
3rd gear in this thing, it absolutely rips. And the bit of tracking that we done on the car in the shed, it feels unbelievable. It's feeding, everything is 100%. 2nd gear I think is out of the question though, because she's just on the limiter. So we're going to do one more run in 3rd gear here on the back track, and then we're going to let you in the hot seat, Keith, and we're going to leave you in the paddock to get used to the car. Alright?
Sound.
Yep, alright. We should give it a little break, Keith, and let you in the hot seat then, right?
Sound.
Just back in from the first couple of runs. It's very loud here, but we're just back in from the first couple of runs you've seen from Keith's videos there. I am absolutely blown away by the 320D. It handles unbelievable. Top of 3rd gear on the back track, and just transitioning. I just can't believe it. It's unreal. So we're going to get Keith out in the car. We're going to get him in the paddock track, get him used to the car. And once we get him used to the car in the paddock, then we're going to hit the back track with Keith. But I think the car is very, very easy to drive, so it will really help Keith this weekend. Not worse trying to train somebody on a car undrivable, but this car is just basically driving itself. So hopefully Keith can get the hang of it fairly quick, and we can get him dialed in and have a good weekend. you're smiling.
Yeah, happy enough.
You've done a couple of laps in the paddock.
Couple of laps, couple of spins, like, for sure.
We're
not doing too bad.
When I seen you in the first position and away you went, yeah, you kept that one quiet, didn't you? So we're going to take our time. We have 2 days of it. So
Honest to God, yeah. Not doing too bad. Bit of remolding flicked off there.
Yeah. We underestimated the tyres a little bit, didn't we?
A little bit. We underestimated this as a car, Nick.
Huh?
We underestimated this as a car.
I know.
It's a big thing.
Right. I might take it out for a couple of laps. Paddy, you want to come for a spin? Might, yeah. Track. Keelan, you're very, very surprised.
Yeah, I'm very surprised, yeah.
Some car, so we're only going to do a couple of laps, myself and Keith, like 4 or 5 laps each, and take it back in. It's only early Saturday morning, so we want to bring it home, you know. Well, we want to last the weekend anyway, so right, next clip you're going to see, we're going to be shredding on the back track. That last corner though, when you transition in, you fall off boost and like you just even kicking the clutch there, she just won't pick up the boost like. But we'll see, we might get a little bit more confident. But second gear definitely won't work. But how it transitions and everything is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's solid enough too.
Huh?
It's solid enough too.
It is, yeah, it is. Fucking, it's very, very good now. Very impressed with it. Right. Do another one.
We'll go again.
So, sitting on the wrong side of the seat. I'm here with Stuart Henderson from Henderson Transport, am I correct?
That's correct, yes.
So, new car, new wrap.
New wrap, man, yeah. Just thought I'd change the look of it, spice it up a bit, and yeah, see how it goes today, man.
So what's it running? What have you under the bonnet here? RB?
RB25, man, fully forged. Yeah, it's running pretty reliable, link ECU. Yeah, we'll see how it goes today, man.
Yeah, and thanks for inviting me into the cockpit for a spin.
No worries, man.
We get a bit of footage on track, and don't feel any pressure now.
No worries.
And don't be showing off either. First lap out, we're going in under the bridge. forward, huh? The forward bite you have is unreal, isn't
Oh,
it?
man, some grip, man.
Savage, lad. It was all going so great. So yeah, I think the 320D has given up the ghost. He was out in his last couple of runs and the turbo just decided that it just didn't want to boost anymore. So yeah, we're going to try and get all the oil out of the system and maybe try it again, but it's not looking good. We could go home and get the M3, but with the championship so close, I'm just not going to risk the M3 this weekend. But we'll see how we get on. And if not, we've lots of passenger spins, we have good weather, and yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the driving and have a beer. So we've took all oil out of it. We found a little bit of casting, didn't we, Paddy?
Small little bit.
Small little bit, so...
Oh no, turbo's
Oh,
fucked.
can I even zoom in on that, hey?
Look at that, boys.
Wow. Wow. I can't really get it on video, but in fairness though, with the boost that's going through this thing, there's no turbo, no standard turbo in the country that'll put up with that. I wonder, is it a bit of the turbo that we found in the oil?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, went there another little bit there with the light, Keith. Yeah, that's it. Ah well.
Get a turbo.
Probably would work, like.
Get one.
Huh?
Get one.
Some fresh oil and a turbo on. Like, it's cranking 100%. Like.
Yeah, it will run. Yeah, it'll run. Get a turbo.
But then we need to get brake cleaner and get all that oil cleaned out of the system, like.
Grass. Smelling.
It does smell. If you could smell on YouTube, it smells bad. So we had no 5W30 to put into the engine, and where's the drum we put into it? Nah.
We're running the finest of 7590.
So we just threw that through it. That's probably why it's not rattling, because that stuff is in it. Right, let's get on Facebook and see, can we get a turbo?
Get a turbo.
We do got a turbo home on the other 320D, but that involves going back to Longford, taking another turbo off it. Let's see if somebody has a 320D turbo. It may get us a day out tomorrow, like.
It's true, yeah.
It's worth a shot. So it is that escalated quickly. But yeah, engine's turning. So what we've got is turbo! So we just gave some lad €100 for a turbo and he delivered it to Mondello. So yeah, good job we have a BMW technician with us today.
Never panic.
So we're going to get this out of here, get the new turbo in, get all the intercooler lines cleaned out and hope that we get all the oil out of the system and bits and pieces.
Bit on burn now. She'll either go or she go bang.
Or should we just do an on-turbo conversion here on it? I could delete it over.
An NA320D. You'd be handy in tight spots, Keelan, you would.
Oh, desperate with my 2 fingers in her.
Pliers there, anywhere. I think there is one here in this box.
So, we've just taken out the turbo and then...
Different oil. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Go again.
That is cool. We need to clean that up though. So we've got a new turbo. We had a bolt that we had to put out of here, but yeah, Hopefully, we might be able to get back on track. So we were a bit quick to jump on this turbo, weren't we? But hopefully it'll work. So what? We were saying about this electronic.
Yeah, we'll get it going. We'll get it going.
And this is a manual.
Yeah.
So we're just going to try and swap it over, and hopefully it does the job. Should we be like cleaning out intercoolers and pipes and stuff like that?
Sure no.
No?
Technically, I smoke out for a while.
Right. So, fair play to Paddy.
Go, gadget.
Paddy's on his day off. Look at the state of him. Might be back in business, Keith. Dan Keelan as well.
Everything.
So we've got the turbo back in. We've got nearly everything sorted. So we're just waiting on oil. And yeah, hopefully.
Is there a ratchet one?
So what are you going to do? See the actual damage that's inside the Paddy?
Yeah, take it out and give it a key.
Yeah, something to keep you put the mantelpiece then.
That's excellent.
So that goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the seal that goes there.
We found something in the intercooler as well.
That's what we found in the intercooler, was that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Teeth though.
But that's the end of that anyway. Let's hope this new one works. Oh, that was some day. It's back running, new turbo on her. Some effort from all the boys. What a job, what an absolute job. So we just need to finish doing all this. Time for beer. So that's the one done at the bash for the few laps we got this morning. This thing took up a lot of our time, but we got it running. It doesn't seem to be as boosting as much as it did with the old turbo, but I think the actuator bar might be a little bit bent. But yeah, it's back working again. Try it again in the morning, hopefully. I see the boss man coming now, he's coming to give out to me.
You're doing a bit today, right?
Oh man, did you see the turbo?
No.
Oh my god, like desperate. What's the wristbands? I need more wristbands.
Well, I didn't. I wasn't handing out black wristbands, but now I suppose there is black wristbands.
You better. Oh, what a day ahead. Absolutely horrible.
We're having a great time.
Do you remember I was saying like I was like so impressed with that car?
Best thing I've ever bought. 1,800 quid. Unreal.
And it shit itself about 10 minutes after me saying that to you. But look, she's back working, so.
And a whole other day of it.
Oh, another day for it's time for beer. You getting food?
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Right, we'll go get food. Right, with season day 2. Okay, it's day 2 at the bash. We're feeling okay. We had reasonable amount of manners last night.
Yeah.
So the car is going again, warming up. Let's see how it goes. We'll bring it for a couple of laps. Fingers crossed, all our efforts work. If they don't, well, we had the crack. So yeah, warm it up. Myself and Keith are going to go out backtrack.
Yeah, backtrack, yeah.
We're going to backtrack. We're going to try the backtrack, see how things goes. Hopefully, we know that it is down a little bit in power. Why, what, don't know, but we'll send it. See can we make it work. It works. We're just back, just after coming back in after a couple of laps. Backtrack 100% in this car. I did try the Japfest layout here in Mondello in the 320D, and yeah, I'm absolutely on the limit in third gear, and I could possibly pull fourth gear, but just we're only after getting the car going, so I just want to nurse it in. But power wise, everything is 100%, so we're going to ease it in a little bit. I'm going to drive for this morning, and then Keith's going to come on in the afternoon, and please God it's still going, and Keith will be able to get some more seat time in the car.
Down the car with Danny Duffy. Go for a spin, yeah?
Yeah, boy.
What we doing? Jab Fest layout, yeah?
Sorry?
Jab Fest layout, yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a great going car, hey? Unreal! What a car! Heading back out to the back track, we have Keith in the driver's seat, and Keith has done a lot of simulator driving on the back track, so hopefully the car is working unbelievable. So if everything goes to plan, this should be 100%. With the pressures up a little bit, I was running the pressures lower, it was very grippy, but with the pressures up a little bit, so hopefully the car's going great. Let's see how we go. Does not do it. You look pretty okay for your first run there, Kate.
Ah, yeah. Not too bad.
A little bit more commitment, you know, and I think it just drive itself for you, you know, and you won't find yourself having to pull the handbrake in spots either. So just back in for a couple of runs there. Had a little bit of issue on the last run. She just totally shut down on me. We were low on diesel, so shut down and then turned it off, turned it back on again. Nothing stay at me, but yeah, turned it off, turned it back on again, and away it went. So I'm hoping that it just might have been all the fuel went to one side and she just starved herself for a split second conking it. So Keith's gone back out there. He probably has enough tyres for maybe 2-3 runs, so
he's doing good on the back track. Basically just getting the clips, washing out wide, and once he lets her wash out wide, he'll nail the whole lot. So hopefully the car stays going, Keith gets another couple of laps out there, and by the end of the day he will definitely have the back track nailed. So we're just back in from a couple of hectic runs. we were in a place we shouldn't have been, hey. Some amount of trains, hey, and fairness to the boys, or some drivers, hey. Unbelievable. So right, that's my fun done. Keith, back in the hot seat. 17s are working very well, hey, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. So get back into the hot seat, and I think we should have enough rubber to us for the rest of the day. Should have. Right, send it. So that's us done at the Drift Games Bash, Summer Bash. Big shout out to Drift Games Club Loose. Absolutely unbelievable weekend. And this trooper, from fitting turbos to hitting walls to 4 or 5 car trains, absolutely unbelievable. She just gave up the ghost there in the last minute. Injector 4 is broke the nut holding it in. So it shot the ejector out of the car and shot diesel everywhere. But I think it is fixable. But for now, we got a nut on it. One nut broke, but the other nut just backed off. So yeah, we probably will fix it. We'll probably show you in another episode. But this thing absolutely rips, so it does. But it is hard work driving it. But Keith got great experience this weekend, and I'm sure Keith surely has the bug now for drifting. But yeah, what a great weekend. From yesterday to thinking it was all over to getting all day out of it, unreal. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, we're heading to Old School New School on the 17th of July. And sorry, before that we're going to BDC as well. We're going to BDC round 2 in Driftland on Sunday to see the pros driving over there. So that'll be another episode, and then Old School New School as well. It's pretty hectic, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.